The story begins in an ordinary high school classroom buzzing with excitement. Students chat among themselves, but today there is only one topic on everyone's mind: a mysterious new transfer student who has just arrived. The moment she steps into the classroom, the atmosphere changes completely. The girls immediately surround her, showering her with questions. "You're so pretty. Your figure is amazing. What's your secret? Do you have a boyfriend?" The transfer student smiles gracefully as question after question comes her way. She looks more like a model than a high school student, and every movement she makes captures the attention of the entire class. After listening to the endless curiosity, she finally gives an answer. "That's still a secret, for now." The room instantly erupts with excitement. Her smile is incredible. What does she mean by, "for now"? Every student seems fascinated by her mysterious personality. Her name is Konami Nakajima. Within minutes of arriving, she becomes the center of attention. Even the boys can't stop staring. "She's gorgeous. I'd love to go out with her." "No chance. She's way out of our league." Standing among them is our protagonist, Keito Ibuki. Like most students, he's trying his best to fit into the conversation. "Yeah, I'd like to date her too." The words leave his mouth almost automatically. Keito isn't popular. He's the type of person who stays on the edge of every social circle, quietly following along and trying not to stand out. But the moment he speaks, something unexpected happens. Nakajima suddenly looks directly at him. The boys around him immediately notice. "Wait, she's looking this way. Seriously, is she interested in one of us?" For a brief moment, one of them even wonders if she might be looking at him. Keito, however, knows better. Someone who shines as brightly as Nakajima would never pay attention to someone like him. At least, that's what he believes. Yet the feeling doesn't go away. It almost feels like he's being singled out in some childish prank. And as the day continues, that feeling only grows stronger. Nakajima keeps glancing at him. Again, and again, and again. By the end of school, Keito is convinced he isn't imagining things. Then things become even stranger. Because after school, she follows him home. The two enter the apartment building where Keito lives. As he waits for the elevator, the doors suddenly fly open. Standing inside is Nakajima. She stares at him with an unusually intense expression. Keito nearly jumps. Wait, did I do something wrong? We've never even talked before." Nakajima's face immediately turns red. She looks both frustrated and embarrassed. "Seriously, you still haven't figured it out? Idiot." Keito blinks in confusion. That nickname, that way of speaking, a forgotten memory suddenly resurfaces. Konami Nakajima, the girl who moved to America in 4th grade. Nakajima's eyes widen. "That's right." Keito freezes. "No way. It really is you. You look completely different." The moment he says that, Nakajima's face turns even redder. She starts stumbling over her words. That's not. I mean." Unable to handle her embarrassment, she suddenly begins smacking him while shouting nonsense at high speed. Keito raises his arms defensively. "Ow, that hurts." But despite the chaos, a smile slowly appears on his face. The atmosphere feels nostalgic. His childhood friend is back. The only best friend he ever had. A few moments later, Nakajima digs through her bag. "I got you something." She proudly hands him a souvenir from America. Keito examines it. It's a cheap samurai sword keychain. Made in the USA. He stares at it. They sell these in America." Nakajima nods confidently. "You like dragons, right? So I bought it for you." Keito can't help laughing. Part of him wonders if she still sees him as the same 4th grader from years ago. Meanwhile, Nakajima happily wiggles from side to side. "It's a secret, Tilda. I bought the same one for myself too." At that moment, Keito realizes something. Her appearance may have changed completely. But her personality hasn't changed at all. She's exactly the same. As they continue talking, Keito asks about life in America. Nakajima's answer surprises him. "I didn't really talk to anyone. I couldn't understand English." Keito stares at her. Everything suddenly makes sense. The childish speech, the unusual behavior, the strange hobbies. While everyone else had grown up, part of Nakajima seemed frozen in time. And now he realizes his childhood friend may have spent years struggling alone. The conversation continues as Nakajima suddenly moves closer. Why are you acting distant? She narrows her eyes. Don't tell me you're starting to see me as a girl. Perv. Keito immediately realizes her standards for what counts as perverted are incredibly low. She leans even closer. Would holding hands be perverted? What about staring into each other's eyes? Answer me. Her face is only inches away now. Keito sighs. Then he remembers how they used to play as children. Without warning, he pokes her side. Instantly, Nakajima jumps. A strange sound escapes her mouth. Both of them freeze. The silence lasts several seconds. Keito takes a step back. Your weak spot is still your side. Nakajima immediately straightens her posture. That didn't count. It was a delayed barrier. I'm invincible. I felt absolutely nothing. Her terrible acting only makes it more obvious. Keito bursts out laughing. Nakajima pouts. Soon the two of them are playing around exactly as they did years ago. For the first time in a long while, Keito finds himself genuinely smiling. Not the fake smile he uses to fit in. A real one. Nakajima notices immediately. I'm glad. Keito looks at her. Glad. She nods. That's the smile you used to have. Her words catch him off guard. Nakajima explains that when she saw him at school, he looked like he was forcing himself to smile. Trying desperately to fit in. Trying desperately not to be left behind. Keito lowers his gaze. Eventually, he admits the truth. I don't even know what I like anymore. For years, he had ignored his own feelings. Focused entirely on matching everyone else's expectations. Nakajima quietly listens. Then she suddenly steps closer. It's just us. So be yourself. She smiles warmly. And forever and ever. You should keep playing with me. The words hit harder than she realizes. For a moment, Keito remembers kindergarten. A lonely boy crying on a staircase. A cheerful girl reaching out her hand. Stop crying. I'll deal with anyone who bullies you. Come play with me. Back in the present, Keito smiles. A genuine smile. Maybe happiness isn't about fitting in with everyone. Maybe it's about spending time with people who accept you exactly as you are. Let's start over, he says. Nakajima beams. Then she casually points toward the neighboring apartment. Oh, by the way. I just moved into the room next door. Keito freezes. What? Before he can process it, she enters her apartment. See you later. The door closes. Keito slowly walks into his own home. His childhood friend has returned. She's in his class. And now she's living right next door. Maybe life is about to become a lot more interesting. But moments later, a loud thud echoes through the wall. Followed by laughter. Then another thud. And another. Because the walls between the apartments are extremely thin. And unfortunately for Keito, he can hear everything, including Nakajima's private thoughts. Oh no. I basically confessed to him. Can we get married someday? I want to kiss him. I'm such a pervert. Keito stands frozen in shock. Every word reaches him crystal clear. Meanwhile, Nakajima continues rolling across her floor in embarrassment. Keito can even hear that. His brain struggles to process what he just learned. His precious childhood friend has feelings for him, romantic feelings, and she has no idea he can hear everything. When Keito finally walks into the dining room, things somehow become even worse. His mother is covering her ears. His father is staring blankly into space. His younger sister looks deeply concerned. The entire family heard everything. The room falls silent. Then someone speaks. Keito. Are you trying to date an elementary schooler? What? No. As Keito desperately tries to explain the situation, his family slowly backs away from him. His mother immediately turns toward his father. Call the police. Wait, that's not what's happening.